Psychics, do I believe them? Well, those of you who can read my mind will know the answer is no. Today, 6 psychics must decide who is the fake psychic. I'd argue all of them, but that's just me. So let's dive into one of Jubilee's finest videos.
We were French Protestants and we were known as witches, heretics, mumblers.
Are you a magician?
Right. He's not a magician, no, he's a vampire. Count Dracula's turned up.
In a sense, yes. I don't do magic tricks.
So that's a no then.
What's everybody's zodiac sign?
Oh, please do tell me. I'm dying to hear.
Taurus.
You're a Taurus?
Well, Capricorn.
Capricorn?
We can all name star signs. We're not matchmaking here. Let's focus on the actual task in hand.
What are your gifts?
Clairvoyance.
Exorcisms.
Also specialized past life readings. And
Why are you all talking over each other? If you're that good at the psychic thing, you should be able to just telepathically do it, shouldn't you? Let's stop the communicating via mouse stuff. Let's just through the mind. Then we'll get the odd one out. I mean, that in itself is enough evidence as to why they're not psychic.
Bones, mediumship, tarot.
I love how he just slips that in there. I can read bones. Oh, can you? Oh, where's he getting the bones from is what I want to know. Can we just look into him a minute? Has he got a criminal record or what? Is he a bone reader? Is that what he is? Oh, what a lovely bone you've brought in today. Is it human? Yes, it's from my Auntie Clara. Oh, that's a cracking femur, is that? Oh.
Do we have any star seeds here?
Star seeds? Individuals that originate from far distant star and solar systems, planets and galaxies. Right, okay. This is getting ridiculous now. What are you on about, star seeds?
Oh, definitely right here.
3 out of 7? Wow, that's a high percentage, isn't it? That's impressive. What planets did you come from then?
I'm from Jupiter.
Jupiter? What are you talking about, Jupiter? No, you're not from Jupiter. No, you're not. You might be on a different planet, but you certainly weren't born there.
I've been to all the galaxies.
Of course you have. You've been to all the galaxies, have you? All 200 billion of them? Wow, you've had a busy childhood, haven't you? Some people don't even leave the country until they're an adult. You've left the universe by one.
I have 8 birthmarks on my body, so those are galaxies that you're from.
Birthmarks have turned into galaxies that you've visited all of a sudden. How has that become a thing? Surely birthmarks, by name, are marks that you get when you're born, not travelling via different galaxies or whatever she's on about.
I know about them, I just don't subscribe.
Speaking of subscribing, subscribe to this channel and drop a like whilst you're there. Also, drop a little comment. I enjoy replying to them, so get on it.
I was kind of nervous because I was like, there are so many aspects of how someone comes to be a psychic. It was so heavy. There were so many energies.
Oh yeah, all those energies floating about. Stop being so bloody energetic, will you? My frequencies are all crossing and stuff. Oh, it's mad. It is mad. Right, okay, so I'm going to make a judgment call here as to who I think is the fake psychic. Again, we'll play along with the fact that 6 of them are supposed to be real, but you know my thoughts on that. Go on the far left, we'll start off with him. Personally, I think he could be one of the fake ones, potentially. I just don't think he looks like a psychic. I think he sort of looks like he lives in a castle somewhere by himself and sleeps upside down. And I'm not sure about Blue Dress Girl either.
I don't know what the right slang would be to use, but we had a vampire on stage.
Yeah, I don't think he's a psychic. I mean, that's what my spidey senses are telling me anyway.
I didn't like her energy. I felt like Brianna was trying too hard.
Interestingly, these 7 psychics have managed to name 4 different people between them, so not very psychic, are they? Obviously weren't able to sense the energy or whatever in the room. There's too much going on. Yeah, definitely. All haven't a clue what they're on about.
He knew that I wrote his name, so he made sure he wrote mine, because he was threatened by me.
Ooh, here we go. They're gonna have a scrap of this, right? No, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll talk it through via the mind.
And that's what I'm used to, since I am a light worker and I do everything with a pure intent, and half of these people up here do not do everything with a pure intent.
Oh, someone sounds a bit bitter. You haven't visited all the other universes, have you? Losers, the lot of you. She went to Jupiter, fair enough, but none of you have ever been to Saturn, have you? She's thinking, I want to send Vampire Boy to Uranus. I'll see you there next time I pop over.
So when did you come into your gifts?
I was born with it.
I was born with it as well, actually, yeah. No, I was born with this gift, yeah. I mean, how have they got any idea if they were born with it or not? Can you remember back to the first day you were born, can you? Honestly, just talking out the backsides now. Yeah, I remember coming out the womb, actually. Yeah. Oh, get lost.
But also I studied, so like I will say, like I did a lot of studying.
Yeah. I've got the qualifications. Don't you worry about that, mate.
I learned how to read bones, use tools.
Yes.
Tools? What about tools? You getting a pickaxe out for the skeleton. Bang. There's an arm. There's a few tools in that studio.
Part-time psychics? Are we full-time?
Are we 9 to 5 psychics? Are we 40 hours a week psychics? Are we 0 hours contract psychics? You know, let me know.
I work as a Reiki master teacher.
Is spiritual healing art, with its roots in Japanese origin, a form of energy work using spiritually guided life force energy? Sounds like more rubbish.
I do Papa Legba. That's sort of my main.
Voodoo.
Oh, Papa Legka, yeah, whatever, yeah, love all that. Papa, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Up the Papa.
How did you come about with that?
Well,
it family?
it was no. It's my ancestry is very old.
Sorry, my ancestry is very old. What, like all ancestors then? Surely everyone's ancestors are old because that's where we all derive from. So, what sort of statement is that? My ancestors are old. Oh, are they? Wow, you're showing off a bit.
We were French Protestants and we were known as witches, heretics, mumblers.
Wafflers. No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say it. No, he's not waffling. He is speaking truth. Yeah, he's speaking the truth. All right, come on. He's talking sense. Listen to him.
Are you a magician?
In a sense, yes. I don't do magic tricks.
Black or white?
There's no such thing.
Oh, they've turned on it now.
It depends. It's all about intent. It's all about intent.
It's all up here. It's all up here is his magic. In the words of MJ, it don't matter if the magic is black or white.
I think they were surprised because I wasn't all light and love and my higher power.
To be honest with you, when I looked at you, I didn't instantly think light and higher power. Vampire came to mind.
Can you show us your dichomia really quick?
Oh, yes. Which one?
Your symbol.
My symbol? Okay. Well, first I'll go with Shokure.
Oh, she seemed a bit hesitant there. Maybe it is the blue dress. Or maybe she's just a bit rusty. Maybe she is a psychic, but she's just a bit rusty. She's been out of the game a few years. She's taken a hiatus. That's what it is.
I didn't really see necessarily the relevancy in me drawing Reiki symbols. And that kind of made me feel a little bit suspicious on a more energetic level. Like,
oh, yeah, no, I'm getting suspicious energy as well. I can feel that, yeah. Definitely. I'm covered in suspicion right now. It's mad in this room. You should feel it. You probably can through the screen.
I have a few freezer spells at home right now.
oh no.
You got spells in the freezer? What are you talking about now? Sounds a little bit mysterious. Sounds like he's got bodies in there. We should check. Someone check.
Freezer spell is a very important aspect because it slows people down. Those whom would wish negative energy upon you, you sort of write their name and you freeze them. You're physically taking their energy and making it small so they can't get out as easily.
If someone's coming at you with like negative energy, if they're just like pelting at you in like a snowball type form is what I'm thinking, then, you know, don't stick them in a freezer or whatever, or don't squash their energy or whatever you're doing with the freezer nonsense. You know, just tell them, all right, stop being so negative, calm down is what I'd say. Back off. Don't stick them in a freezer. Right, here we go. I definitely think it's her now. It's got to be her in the blue top.
With her, everything kept going back to being Reiki, 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 Reiki. And I thought,
If everyone feels confident that you've already caught them all, you can end the game now.
Oh, so they got rid of blue top woman, as you'd expect. To be honest, she didn't really seem that believable.
Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue. So majority wins, which means it's the end.
Oh, they decide to end it. Wow, okay, I've not seen this happen before.
If the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar is still in the box and you lose.
Oh my god, the liar is still in the box. And I'm starting to think it might be the one with the thing over her, the sheet thing. What is it? What do we call it? I don't know, I've never worn one of those, surprisingly.
Mole, please step forward now.
I knew it.
I knew it too.
Oh, it's her! How didn't I guess her sooner? I just knew when light turned red that it was her, though. I could tell by the look on her face. But I didn't guess earlier, so no prize for me. But all of a sudden, the other psychics knew all along. That's convenient, isn't it? That is convenient. They've just come to that conclusion now.
I felt it. I felt it.
He felt it. That means he's a proper psychic. So that's proof. It's not. It's not at all. You can't just go, oh, I felt it. Yeah, well done. You only got rid of 2 of them. 4 of them are still left in.
I did divination before I came here, and I actually have it written down. I was looking for the mole to be female, around the age 25, dark hair, mixed race, brown eyes, hair past her shoulders, curly. I have it written down.
Can you show us?
Yeah, I can. The only thing is I put straight hair though, actually.
Oh, so you didn't get it right after all. Oh, so you tried to change the style of her hair in order to fit the woman that we now know it is. Wow, that's interesting. Says a lot about the accuracy of your work.
Brown eyes, female about 25.
But the hair's not straight, it's quite clearly curly hair. So you don't get any points for that because you got a couple of things right. It's really not that difficult to say a woman that's young and has dark hair. It's not that difficult, is it? I mean, it's partly dyed her hair as well.
So I'm not a psychic because I don't have that clear ability to connect to a higher consciousness at this time, because I know there's a lot of healing that I need to do in order for that to open up.
So she didn't even go to Jupiter. She was having me on the whole time. The other one's still convinced she went to billions of different universes though, by the sounds of it. I mean, that is travelling, isn't it? When you've been to every universe in existence, that's a traveller. You hear people say, oh, I've travelled the world. Forget that. She's travelled through every universe, for God's sake. That's more impressive.
I knew your shoes. It was your shoes.
I mean, it's not impressive to say, oh yeah, I knew it was you, after we now know it was them. We can all do that, mate.
My bias, based on probably what the mole was wearing, indicated to me that she was probably a real psychic, because that's sort of how they dress. I shouldn't have let that get in my mind, but I started second-guessing my own divination that I had done earlier.
Oh, so you didn't guess that it was her now. Okay, can we make up our minds at what's going on now? So it turns out none of the psychics could find the fake psychic, so maybe you're all just terrible at your job. Or, let's cut out the middleman, maybe you're not psychic. Right then, that concludes this Jubilee video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of these Jubilee videos, then let me know which ones specifically you'd like to see by leaving a comment in the comments section, and I'll read and reply to them as usual. But before you do that, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already as well. I'd really appreciate that as we try and hit 40,000 subscribers on the channel. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at JustEdOfficial. Links to all that's in the description below, as well as my Discord and Reddit if you aren't yet follow me there. And I'll see you guys shortly for the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.